So for our next Piranha Profits Trader interview, we have Prateek all the way from Philadelphia, the city of Rocky. Always wanted to visit that city actually. And Prateek's a doctor working actually in the night shift. So during the day, he does have time to trade the financial markets. And so Prateek, thank you very much for spending the time to be with us today.
Thank you, Adam, for having me.
So Prateek, I'm just curious, how did you get started in trading or in investing? What motivated you to start?
So it was actually during the COVID lockdowns. Everybody had a lot more free time all of a sudden. So the way that the market came down and back up very quickly in like April of last year, I saw a lot of people making money, especially on Wall Street bets on Reddit. So I thought, I had a $10,000 savings account, and I thought I was only getting something like 0.15 interest a year on this high yield savings account. So I thought, I think I could do a little bit better than that, hopefully.
These clowns can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
So what happened?
So I actually downloaded Robinhood, and I had no idea what I was doing, but they let you start options trading right away pretty much. And so I made a little bit of money just because it was such a strong bull run. Almost anything was going up.
Yeah.
But eventually it caught up with me. I brought my account down almost 60%. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't really know how options worked. So then I started looking around for how to do this properly. And I stumbled upon your YouTube videos, actually.
Okay. So what did you learn from the videos?
So I noticed
that you found useful. Yeah.
Well, you had so many videos was one thing. And then, I think you called the bull run pretty early. I think I saw that video.
Yeah.
And then I saw that you had, a very systematic approach. A lot of videos on YouTube, they promise there's some secret technique that they'll show you if you sign up, but you would actually do what you were talking about in your videos and show the results, show the whole, cost benefit analysis and everything that you were doing, why the trade made sense, why risk management is so important. So I saw a whole system there. And so I was really impressed by that.
Okay, so you watched the free videos and you decided to take the course itself. So I understand that you enrolled for the investing course and the stock trading course and the options course.
Yeah, and then also eventually for the Ultimate Investor's Playbook and the Options Tactic Playbook.
Okay, so did you take all three courses at the beginning, or you started with one and then you worked your way to more courses?
I actually started with options trading. Because I was interested in that. I noticed early on how much leverage options inherently provide you and how versatile they could be. So I thought it was a really interesting trading technique. So that's where I started.
Okay. So what did you find most useful about the courses?
The courses really go through everything. If you have zero knowledge, by the end of the course, you really are ready to start trading on your own. I love that there's examples, so many examples for every strategy. And not only does the example show you how the trade starts, but also how it ends. So you see the whole process and you see what to look out for and how to manage the trades as well if they're going in the wrong direction.
Okay. So how soon did you start trading again after taking the courses? So how long did it take for you to finish the courses, and how long before you started trading again with money?
It probably took about 2 months. I was selling same day SPX put spreads, which was super risky. I was risking almost like, $10, $15, $20,000 in a day. And I was making like $100, $200 a day. And eventually it burned me. I actually lost 14,000 in one day. So after that, I stopped. I did all the videos. Then I felt comfortable again.
Okay, so you learn about risk management, psychology, all the strategies, and you started implementing those strategies, right?
Yeah, exactly. And risk management and having a plan was the most important thing to learn.
So how long has it been since you've been trading with the Piranha Profit strategies?
It was about last June or July, so a little over a year now.
Okay. So how has that been? How's your performance, your profit so far?
So I gained a lot of confidence starting last summer, and this March I had a good amount of savings set aside, and I finally felt ready to comfortably invest that. So that was on March 1st of this year.
Yeah.
And since March, I'm up nearly 80% on my portfolio. And I'm up nearly 200,000 on trading gains, on realized trading gains.
Great. Fantastic. Right. And I think what's great about it is that the profits you made and the returns were not just based on luck, not based on something that you think that could disappear tomorrow, but it's based on consistent profits that you know are sustainable.
Yeah, I think it's very sustainable. I think the techniques that you teach are very reproducible. And I think that there's really so much to learn from those courses and so many different ways to profit with options. And I think the fact that you can spend, 30 minutes or an hour a day, and that's all it takes really to, go through the method that I'm doing and be profitable. I think, if you can find time for that, why wouldn't you do it? And I've
So,
been able to double my salary doing this over the last year.
well, so you managed to double your salary trading in the markets, and it only takes you 30 minutes. Whereas your job as a doctor takes you many, many more hours, right?
Yeah, many more hours, many more years of training and all of that.
But I do hope you'll continue to always be a doctor and not to give up because you're helping a lot of people.
Absolutely.
And could you describe your typical trading routine? A typical trading day. How do you start? What steps do you go through? Your favorite strategies, and how long does it take you on an average day?
Sure thing. So I've gotten pretty efficient at it by now. The market's open here at 9:30. I'll usually check in first thing with the bell. Uh, the first thing I usually check on is whether there's any UIP stocks that are at a buy point. So I'll quickly go through my portfolio list and watch list and see if there's anything that's at a buy point that I can allocate for.
So let me just share with the audience. The UIP stocks would be a list of fundamentally good companies that I pick for my subscribers. So you go through that list to check are any of them at a buy point. All right. So could you just share really quickly what's a buy point to you? How do you describe a buy point?
So, you're very thorough in your UIP videos, and you give us buy points that are based on moving averages that are at areas of previous support that are likely to show a reversal with the stock price going back up. And so, by buying at those points, you have a much higher probability of getting in at a place where the trend is about to reverse.
Yeah. So we buy when it's fundamentally undervalued and it has retraced to a strong level of support. Okay, so you go through that watch list, you're looking for buy points, and okay, what's next?
And then most of my trading is swing trading. I used to do a lot of stock trading, but I found that just following the indices is a lot better. So I look at the S&P, the Dow, and the NASDAQ mostly. And if those have retraced to a previous level of support on a moving average or previous level of resistance, then I'll go in on a swing trade long on those indexes with various option strategies.
You trade the index itself or stocks that follow the index?
I'll either trade the index itself, but that can be quite costly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can use the ETFs that follow directly, like SPY or QQQ. And then also sometimes I use more leveraged ETFs because the price is cheaper of the ETFs themselves.
So you trade exclusively using options to execute the trades?
Yeah, all my trades are options trades.
So what are your go-to option combos that you use?
So one of the best and easiest things I think is cash secured puts. It's kind of a genius way to make some money, especially on all these UIP stocks, because we know they're also fundamentally great. And so if you can get paid while being patient to have them. It's like it's a free money almost.
Free money, yeah.
But other than that, the option strategies I like are diagonals, the rent to lease model that Bang talks about, and also bull bang collars. The other thing I do with Amazon or Google is I will do bull put spread extreme, which has also been very profitable for me.
Okay. So typically, how much of your capital do you risk on any one trade?
I usually will not go above 5 to sometimes 10%. If an index is at a strong level of support and I can get a far enough out DTE, I'm pretty confident that the index will return to a previous high. And so sometimes I'll go to 10% on a trade like that.
And how many trades have you done on average in a month in the last year? Just an average.
Probably about 10 to 15 trades a month.
Okay.
My trade length is usually about 30 days.
30 days. Great, great. Because, a lot of people think that you have to take a lot of trades to be profitable. That's not true, right? So quality is more important than quantity. It's better to be very selective and only take high probability trades than to just take trades for the sake of taking trades. And I think that's one of the keys of having a high win rate, right?
Absolutely. And learning from you how to be patient, don't chase the stock, don't chase the girl, as you say. Wait for the girl to come to you.
Yeah, have the discipline. Yeah, don't have FOMO, don't have the fear of missing out and all that.
Exactly. Sometimes, if you have a short call that stops out your long trade, sometimes you just take the profits. You don't worry about, the index went up so much more afterwards or whatever, be happy with the profits you're getting.
What would you say would be the biggest challenge you face as a new trader, and how have you overcome that challenge?
It's really easy to get discouraged early on, especially when you're learning what to do. Because, when you lose money, it really hurts, it's like, it really stings when that happens to you. So it's just learning to be disciplined, trusting the process of the different trading strategies, and being disciplined, using risk management properly, all the things you talk about as being so important. More important than the trade itself is the psychology of the trade, just being okay with seeing a loss and continuing on.
So what advice would you give a new trader who is struggling to be consistently profitable or struggling to even make money right now?
I would go back to the videos, make sure that you're following all the steps properly, and make sure that your setups are fundamentally sound, that you're not chasing anything.
So the first thing is educate yourself, right? Because I think like when you started, most people, they just jump into the water without taking swimming lessons.
Absolutely.
Without taking any courses at all.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So have you come across friends as well who say, why invest in a course? I can learn this myself. I can read books. I can do it through trial and error.
Yeah, absolutely. I have a lot of friends who started investing, and everybody has their own strategies, but they're not based on anything fundamental.
Okay. And what advice would you give someone who's kind of like sitting on the fence right now, whether to take the courses? Because again, they may be wondering whether it works for them or whether it's worth the money. What would you say to them?
So the course seems like a big buy up front, but you have it forever. So you can always go back to it. It's a permanent resource in your library, and it really gives you all the tools you need. I haven't even explored all the strategies yet.
Yeah.
And I've found a way to be profitable. But the course gives you really the keys to trading, which I think are fundamentally sound trades, the psychology of trading, risk management. Those are the keys, I think, to being consistently profitable. And all of that you'll get from the courses. I got it all from the courses. And without the courses, I wouldn't be profitable like I am today. I attributed everything that I've gained to the courses.